more can I say?
Top Billin. Hey, real quick, Top Billin. My old pal Lamar Action Jackson and them Baltimore Ravens sent Detroit to their homegoing. That shit was hard. What was this? I can't show this full play, obviously, on broadcast footage. I'm not trying to get a content ID claim, even though I will probably get a content ID claim for running even 2 seconds of it. But what was this right here? You get this joint right here, right? You're going to be pulling both the guard and the tackle right here, right? Almost like slide protection or a pull to close off the gate. And it looks like it's going to be a flood concept. We can run this right here. I want you to see your boy Mandrews right here on that drag. This cat, Zay Flowers. Oh my God. He's everything that people claim Hollywood Clown was already. Zay Flowers, right? Same deal right here. So this looks like they're running some type of flood concept here. You get this fake to my boy Gus the Bus Edwards here. 88 and out the gate on a play action fake here, but it doesn't look like it was designed to go there. Look at this. Front facing play action fake. Look at the breach off of the left side right here. Looked like Lamar was going to run this front side towards this flood, which actually doesn't make sense anyway with him being a right-handed quarterback. I don't know. Todd Monken is in his bag though, right? So Lamar immediately reverses course, keeps his eyes downfield, and look at Gus the Bus right here uncovered and yak up. Nothing but air, space, and opportunity. And we know my man Gus can absolutely run right there. Like I said before, I can't show this full thing right here, but we did have some funniness right here. My man number 54 here. I'm not sure what possessed him to dive, but look at it. Splatterwhacked himself, fertilized himself, and he wasn't even close. Right? Come on, he just put that shit on that film for people to say that he was at least hustling, right? He didn't want to get in trouble, but look at this right here. You pull your boy Project Pat Ricard right here. You pull him off, slide him off backside to seal off there. I want to say maybe they were going to work with a front side approach here. You got about 36 people on Mark Andrews right here as usual. And then 88 and out the back gate. Look at how that opens up. If that was designed like that, man, big salute to Todd Monken doing his thing like he's been doing for the past few years right there. But check this out right here. What my man right here dive? Why did he dive, man? Look at this. This is about 4 yards of separation. That's that late pandemic separation right there. Still a little bit of a separation. Why is he diving? Splacker, tire. Look at that. Gus Edwards was like, y'all hear anything? It's like a tree that fell in the forest. Nobody was around to witness it. That shit was hard. Man, speaking of Zay Flowers right here, I want you to look at this deep dig and watch my boy Action Jackson chaining through his progressions, right, like he's been doing. I hated on the telecast watching this game, right, hearing my man Greg Olsen, right? Big Greg Olsen, my man, I was a big fan of dude, right? Big shout outs to Greg. He from Jersey. You know what I'm saying? I rep Jersey to the bone gristle from here to the end of time. But Greg Olsen was being annoying, acting like Lamar Jackson with some newfound passing success or newfound passing prowess. Check this out. Front facing play action fake right here. He just needs Zay Flowers to be able to clear this second level right here. Detroit definitely known for their zone play, but they're playing man underneath zone. So he's cycling through his progressions to work back to that backside dig right here, and we know he can feather the clutch and yak up. And that was with a breach. Looks like a breach off the right side, off Morgan Moses' side right here. Yeah, definitely. Right, a breach right here, and you know he has that piston quick release right there. Look at that right there. Staring down the gun barrel, it don't matter. Right off of his back leg. Just a flick of the wrist. Back in the day, your boy, damn, look at that. He doesn't get anything on this. This is an all-arm throw. He doesn't even move his legs. To this day, his legs are still right there in that same spot. And look how much velocity he gets on it. The guy's just a freak of nature, man. Come on. The fuck out of here, man. Listen. The Baltimore Ravens playing like this, I will get my wish of the odd 95 bowl, right? You can come out here to Philly, right? South Jersey versus my old stomping grounds out in Baltimore, and that shit will be hard. The odd 95 bowl, baby. If I can't get it right where it's the Murph Bowl, like I said before at the beginning of the season, right? Jets versus the Eagles. jersey represented from the north to the south there. I want to see the Baltimore Ravens versus the Philadelphia Eagles in the Super Bowl, and Baltimore can definitely get to it. I'm telling you, man, this had to have been the best high-level win out of anybody. Detroit Lions were busting people's ass, right? Pause. And then they got sent to their homecoming. Shit wasn't even a match. No, shit was spectacular. All right, your boy Greg Olsen was bloviating on the telecast, acting like the Baltimore Ravens never tagged a pass on the back of a run call. Like, come on, man. They've run RPOs before, but I don't know. This was pretty snazzy. I'll give them that right here. Look, front-facing play action fake right here. If it's a read, then it's, you know what I'm saying, you got your speed right there. The Odell Beckham Jr. right here. But look at the unmarked defender right here, right? Is it two unmarked defenders? But anyway, he broaches him right there, and that was all she wrote on that right there. So giving this man multiple options coming up out of that, right? Aiden Hutchinson will be the first read right there. He crashes down. And then I wonder, I guess he determined that my man was coming close enough there, but it doesn't matter. You get enough space, air, and opportunity anyway. He obviously could have kept this if he wanted to, but hey, why not get the ball into the hands of your playmakers? Now look at that, right? Right now, since the year it's been since I covered the Baltimore Ravens, they have Odell Beckham, Zay Flowers, still have Rashad Bateman, and added Nelson Aguilar. Now, that's the type of wide receiver core that I was talking about, getting that man to put him on an even playing field with all these other cats that people think are superstars who have a loaded cast of characters around them to throw to. And then you add in my opinion, still the best tight end in the business, Mark Andrews, my man Mandrews. Come on now. All right, last one right here, man. I got to get down to the brass tacks of the matter and get to the teams that I cover. But this joint right here, right, obviously can't show this full. It was long-ass play right here, but it shows Lamar cycling through his progressions like I've said he's been doing here for years, but people don't want to say anything about that. All right, you got your initial read right here, I believe is going to be Mandrews there. You get that vapor trail right behind him, though. Zay Flowers. And Zay Flowers does a great job of banging this to the inside right here. And Lamar actually had him, but it's looking like he's quickly going through his progressions the way he was all the way backside here, like on his tertiary read. I think you get on a stop route here, you get Aguilar, and then backside here, I'm not sure, probably Rashad Bateman or somebody coming through. But check this out right here. Right, 1, 2, 3, right. Look at that. He's gonna went all the way through all of his progressions right there. Now, I do want you to look at this right here because he could easily clear that second level, and you have all these people running with Mark Andrews or him having that many eyes. He could come right back there, and he would have hit Zay Flowers. Look at this. Boom, Zay Flowers, he would have put that bad boy maybe towards the back of the end zone there. Looked like he could have got it there. We know how quick that piston release is, but you see right here, boom. He had an exit plan, right? Detaching from the pocket right there. Curly Moe and Larry style, keeping his eyes upfield. Nelson Aguilar does a good job on the rebound right here. And look at him. He separates at the last moment as well. Lamar finds him on the slide and yak him. 9-second play. 9-second play. He didn't run it in like he could have or whatever like that. He's up there distributing that rock, right? You know what I'm saying? Like my uncle, right? Except this kind of rock that he distributes is not going to land him in prison for about 20 years, right? He's distributing the rock there. Him and Todd Monken with all these weapons and shit like that, and that run game with Gus Edwards and whomever the 45th running back behind him is. And they keep cycling through running backs because of injuries. Shout out to J.K. Dobbins. Man, it's a tough team to deal with, man. If they're playing like this, show me a better team, not named the Philadelphia Eagles. Right? So we shall see there, right? So, like I said before, man, I-95 Bowl, man, the Jets without Aaron Rodgers is not going to be looking good there. I still would want to see that as my first choice, but, hey, man, always root for Baltimore. We'll always have love for Baltimore regardless. So, it is what it is on that front. But listen, all you Baltimore people, don't be running down on me talking, oh, man, what happened? I've already told you people before I was moving on, right? People come in a year later. Listen, if you ain't talked to a chick in a year, right, that you was talking to or whatever like that, you run into her in a grocery store and you ask what happened. You know what happened. You just want to be goofy. Come on, you know what happened. I said I was moving on. It is what it is on that front there. Always going to have love for the Ravens. I always will tap in with my boy Action Jackson and see what's going on there. So, there you go. I obliged the 50 million people who kept coming around, running down on me, asking me what I thought about what Baltimore was doing this year. Baltimore looks good. Baltimore looks like Super Bowl Baltimore, so straight up. Philly, Baltimore, Super Bowl, Philly win. All right, let's go.
What more can I say?
Top Billin.